One common question I hear about car insurance in Pennsylvania is, how much liability coverage should I have? Liability coverage is coverage that protects you and anyone else driving your car with your permission when you make a mistake and cause an accident that damages property or hurts somebody. Under Pennsylvania law, the minimum limits for liability coverage are $15,000 per person for bodily injury, $30,000 per accident, and $5,000 for property damage. What that means is the state minimum amount for each person that you may injure in an accident is $15,000, and it's $30,000 if you injure more than one person in an accident. The property damage minimum is $5,000, and what that means is that you have to carry at least $5,000 in property damage coverage. I recommend to my clients that it's important to consider having more than the state minimum limits. $15,000 per person, $30,000 per accident is very low in terms of bodily injury limits, and so is $5,000 in property damage. If you cause a serious accident, it's very likely that the injuries that you cause will be worth way more than $15,000 per person, $30,000 per accident. If you cause a significant accident with property damage, it's very likely that the property damage you cause will be worth way more than $5,000. If you purchase the minimum amount of liability coverage, then it's very likely that you will be underinsured. What that means is you won't have enough insurance to cover the damages that you caused, and the person that you injured or the person whose property that you damaged has a legal claim against you personally for any damages above your insurance coverage. For that reason, I recommend that people have significantly more than the state minimum. I think you should have at least $100,000 per person, $300,000 per accident, bodily injury, and at least $50,000 in property damage coverage. Depending on your asset picture, you may want to have even more coverage than that to make sure that your assets are fully protected. If you have any other questions about liability coverage on your car insurance in Pennsylvania, please don't hesitate to contact me.